Woke M&Ms have returned.
The whole place, it was like wokeified.
You can't have a moment of just fun without an agenda.
You gotta feel bad for the right. First, it was their beloved Chick-fil-A that decided to become Chick-fil-Gay, they say. Now I'm wondering where they're gonna be able to eat, if at all. Because did you know Cracker Barrel has gone woke too? How do we know that? Well, take a look at this photo. There's different colors on the chair, and that's not okay. You see, they're doing stuff for pride. And I have a theory as to why Cracker Barrel is trying to do this LGBT inclusive stuff for pride. I think it's because they want to sell chicken fried steak to gay people. I think that's what it is. I think they want to sell food to everybody, and some people are part of the LGBTQ community. Well, this is a chicken fried steak too far for some on the right. In what seems like parody, but appears not to be, the Texas Family Project literally typed out and then sent a tweet that says, "We take no pleasure in reporting that Cracker Barrel has fallen. A once family-friendly establishment has caved to the mob." Have they caved to the mob? Were they facing a mob? Were any gay people like hounding Cracker Barrel on inclusivity? I think they just decided to do it. And yeah, it's still family friendly. Did you know that there are families that have people from the LGBTQ community? What about those families? They never seem to stop for those. God Over Politics says the Cracker Barrel now supports the sexualization of kids. And I know what you're thinking. I just saw a rocking chair with different colored support posts. How does that support the sexualization of kids? Well, I have to assume that God Over Politics went on to explain that in great detail. But Brett, what do you think?
The people who say they're most for God, and in fact, they make vows of chastity in many cases, and then those folks are touching kids, you weirdo. So the God people are fingering kids or whatever, you weirdos. Like honestly, oh God, there's you realize you're the weirdos. Yep. If there are stripes of many colors on a chair, and immediately your mind goes to fingering kids. You psychopaths. You guys have lost your freaking minds. That's where people sit to drink coffee. And honestly, this is the first time you think that Cracker Barrel might be siding with people who aren't typical white Anglo-Saxon Protestants. Cracker's in their name. They've been racist. Cracker was was the racial slur Karen before the racial slur Karen. And that's they want to take you and put you in a barrel. That's what you should be mad about. I don't care how mediocre their food is. Their agenda's always been right, front and center on that marquee, you weirdos.
Yeah, I'm really worried that after this segment on Cracker Barrel, we're gonna be banned on Twitch. I'm really concerned about that. But I do often think, like sometimes people will have done so much work over so long to earn like an allowance that maybe you don't attack them the first time you have an opportunity. Like they've had Cracker in their name all this time, and that earned them nothing.
Dude,
anyway.
If you look at any Cracker Barrel, there's pretty much always like bunting and American flags all over the gift shop, dude. Like 100%. You guys are psychos. And on the other hand, the people who want to put rainbows on stuff are generally just saying, hey, let's not call people who are in functional relationships and where they're attracted to people of the same sex, let's not call them pedophiles.
Yeah.
And you're the one who is like, anything that isn't exactly like me is trying to do horrible things to children.
100%. By the way, the immediate thought I had was, what do you think the odds are that Cracker Barrel does stuff like this every year and they've just decided to focus on it now? I searched, 2021, it's diversity and inclusion. They've been doing this, it's not new, it's not caving to a woke mob. You just now are paying hyper focus to it because you've been made sensitive to it, that's it.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.